Hi Leo, I'm Ronique and welcome to Scorpio Soul Time. I hope you're doing well. Today we're going to talk about October 2022 month ahead. I'm going to pull some tarot cards as well as talk about the astrology for the upcoming month. Leo, this is a really dynamic month coming up here in October. There is lots of new changes, energies that we have not felt before, and we're actually going to come into another eclipse season with Scorpio and Taurus. So before we get all into that, thank you for joining me. If this is your first time here, we like to talk about what is going on up in the heavens with the planets and how that energy affects us here on Earth. We pull some tarot cards, and I would love if you would like, subscribe, comment, give me a thumbs up on this video. It really helps my channel grow. So thank you so much. So Leo, what we are working with this month, especially in the very beginning of the month, is we have a few planets that are actually going direct. So we have Mercury going direct on October 2nd. Pluto turns direct on October 8th in Capricorn, and then towards the end of the month on the 23rd, Saturn turns direct in Aquarius. So this is already some forward momentum. It will take a while for all the planets to fully get back up to speed, but as far as we are concerned, this is going to be, we're going to start seeing a pickup of pace in our daily lives, in the themes that are going on around us. We also open up the month the 3rd through the 6th with Saturn squaring Uranus. This is a square that we have been dealing with since 2021. Many issues around policies, the pandemic, inflation, just those type of Saturnian ruled themes have been a big thing for us. So don't be surprised if October starts to get more hairy, if you will, with information and things that we were not expecting coming out in the month of October. So Leo, do make sure you watch your sun, moon, and rising sign videos. We're going to pull 8 cards that are going to be indicative of 2 per week. And let's see how the energies are playing out for you all. So you all start off the month with the Judgment card the very first week, Leo. So possibly some type of karmic events are going to find you, as well as the King of Pentacles, Leo. So really nice energy starting off the month, possibly getting some money coming in, getting some kind of money news or something that is a karmic lesson that you're learning about your resources or your money. Second week of the month, we do have the 5 of Swords in the upright position, and we have the Magician card in reverse. By the 3rd week, Leo, we have the 9 of Cups in reverse, and we have the Sun card in reverse. Leo, I will tell you, you are one of the few signs that have really positive cards so far. This card, the 5 of Swords, is really your most like lower vibrational card, but otherwise everything is really positive, which is nice to see. And especially this 3rd week of October, which is that really dynamic week with the eclipse, as well as the Sun and Venus moving into Scorpio. So that's really nice to see. Then you end the month with the Queen of Cups in reverse. And you end with the 3 of Swords. Now I do here turn over the bottom of the deck, and you do have that 4 of Cups. So I'm actually going to start off with that, Leo, because I feel like you've been getting some kind of messages, or someone is going to bring you maybe some emotional support that you're ignoring. Like you're just like not either paying attention to them, you're ignoring them, or maybe you've heard little glimpses of information and you're just like putting it out of your mind. With it in reverse, it's almost like maybe you're more apt to want to pay attention to those little messages. This could be intuitive signs. So I'm just letting you know throughout this month, if you hear kind of like your gut feeling, or you have some emotional just little tinges that's like, okay, well, maybe I should do this. I was thinking this, but maybe not. Please follow your hunches this week, okay, this month. So I really feel like the Four of Cups is like, if it was upright, it's like you're ignoring them, but with it in reverse, it's almost like the opposite. Like maybe you're starting to pay attention to those little emotional messages. So make sure you're paying attention. So Leo, you, like I said, have some of the more positive, higher vibrational energies than many of the signs. So that's nice to see for your October. So we start off the month with the Judgment card and the King of Pentacles. We open up the month, like I said, on the 2nd with Mercury turning direct in Virgo. We do have that Saturn square Uranus October 3rd through 6th, and then Pluto turns direct in Capricorn on the 8th. And then on the 9th, we have a full moon in Aries. So to me, there's some type of information that could come out around your finances, your work, your job, some type of karmic lessons that possibly you have been working through. So it's really nice to see these coming through at the beginning of the month. And it might have to do with that Mercury going direct, why you start kind of feeling these hunches. Okay, one moment, my cat has to go outside. Why don't you come in, Snow? Okay, by the second week of October, we do have the Sun trining Saturn, Mercury moving into Libra, Mars squaring Neptune, and Mercury exits its retrograde shadow on the 17th, which is really nice to see because I think a lot of information will be flowing better at that time. To me, right here, we're seeing someone is trying to get away with either some kind of mental, almost like trickery, or trying to maybe deceive you in a way that you weren't anticipating. Or this could be you. It's kind of like who's the victor and who's the victor, like who is trying to like take advantage of others. So be careful of that energy, Leo. Once we get to that second week, you do have the Magician card in the reverse position. So maybe you're trying to use some of your skills or some of your resources not in the best way, like you're trying to use them against other people, or someone could be trying to do this to you. So just be aware of that energy, Leo, because I do feel like once we get to that third week of the month where we do have all of that energy with Sun squaring Pluto on the 19th, Sun conjunct Venus on the 22nd, and then like I said, the 23rd is kind of like that big day of Sun and Venus moving into Scorpio. Saturn turns direct in Aquarius, and then 2 days later on the 25th we have that new moon partial solar eclipse in Scorpio. So to me, the Nine of Cups in reverse and the Sun card, some type of wish may be coming true at this time. It could be seeds of intentions that you've planted a while back, Leo, that are finally starting to sprout, and you're seeing the blessings, if you will. I do feel like once we get to that 25th with that new moon solar eclipse in Scorpio, you might be finding out there's something that you needed to release, and you're planting new seeds. And I feel like that's what this is indicative of. Like at that solar eclipse, you are planting new seeds of maybe what you're wishing for the next 6 months. So I really think that this is a really nice positive sign, Leo, for you. Once we get to the end of the month, Leo, we do have this Queen of Cups in reverse and this Three of Swords. This to me is probably the heaviest energy of the month at the very end. It could be because Mars retrogrades in Gemini on the 30th, and also Mercury moves into Scorpio. And I feel like with Mercury in this, communications, this could be something around you talking to someone, or you having like some deep-hearted, heartfelt conversations with someone who this could turn very emotional, if you will, especially with this Queen of Cups. So just be aware of how you're talking to people, how you're communicating by the end of the month, Leo. But overall, I think October looks really positive for you. Do be aware, though, of that Five of Swords and that Three of Swords, because I do feel like those are areas that you could get tripped up, or people around you could bring something out of the blue that you were not expecting in terms of communication or conversation. So please just be aware of those. But otherwise, Leo, it looks like a positive month. I would say take a look at your sun, moon, and rising signs, and I hope you all have a great October. Bye.